back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions with check-ins through the day of the new Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Foundation. Now I got this in the shade medium. I hope this shade works for me. There were only 3 shades to choose from. There is light, light medium, and medium. My CVS was out of stock of the light medium, which probably would have been my perfect shade, but the light probably would have been too fair for me. And you know, I figured let me try the medium. I can always, you know, bronze up wherever I have to on my neck and, you know, kind of work with it. So this foundation is hypoallergenic, paraben-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, and dermatologist tested. So I'm very excited about this. It is also SPF 50, which I am very excited about. I love products that have SPF built into it, like the It Cosmetics CC Cream. Love SPF 50 especially. And it claims that it's going to blur lines, imperfections, pores, and it's going to leave your skin with an airbrush finish. So I'm very, very excited to try this. So with that being said, I'm going to apply it now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've already started playing with it a little bit yesterday, so the sponge is a little dirty. I just wanted to see how it applied. So here is the cushions. You can see it looks like it's going to be a little dark for me. We shall see. All right, so I'm just going to press this in to the cushion and start rolling it onto my skin. Kind of pressing it into my skin. Oh, that's dark. Well, let's see. I don't mind dark. I like to look a little more tanned, but this is a little too dark, I think. Let's see. It says that it's light to medium coverage, buildable, so luckily my skin isn't having any problems at the moment, so it might work. Let's see if I do light coverage. I have to get used to this cushion. I mean, not the cushion, the applicator. I'm not used to it. You can actually fit 3 fingers into this one. The L'Oreal one, I don't think you can. This one, at least I can. I can fit 3 fingers, and I feel that it gives me a little more control. So far, I'm actually quite liking the finish, the way it looks. We'll see how it dries down, if it dries down. It says that it's going to give a dewy finish, a luminous finish, so we shall see. Actually, it doesn't look too bad because my neck is still a little tan, or a little self-tanned actually. So actually, you know what? I kind of actually quite like this color. So it looks like it matches pretty close. I think the light would have been way too light. And I am loving the way that this looks. Holy cow. And you know what? It is actually covering up the few little scars and hyperpigmentation that I have. It doesn't seem to be settling into any of my lines. Granted, it hasn't dried down yet and I haven't made any facial expressions. But so far, I'm kind of really liking this. I'm not putting a lot onto the applicator. I'm just dabbing it in once, very gently. I am just going to bring a little bit onto my neck just to get an even match. Wow, this is so pretty on the skin. If this wears well, this will probably be one of my favorite foundations, just because I love, love, love when it has a higher SPF. And this is supposed to be like an all-in-one kind of thing where you don't need to use primers and moisturizers on your face or anything like that. You should be able to just put this straight on. It's supposed to be, you know, just a quick and easy on the go kind of thing. And actually, I like the way it looks. You know, like if I just wanted to put a little something on my face before, you know, I run out and run errands and I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I actually really like the way it looks. What I'm doing is also, I'm rolling it onto the skin, but I'm also pressing it into my skin. Just to kind of see how that works as an application. We shall see. I just want to get it up into my hairline a little bit. Okay, so we'll let this set down for a second and then we'll come back and we're gonna just put a little more. I do have some light, I don't know if you can pick up on it, some light scarring from, you know, acne. I have a little sunspot right here. I have a little melasma left from my pregnancy from years ago that never fully went away. It covered up my hyperpigmentation on my forehead mostly. I'm gonna go in and just touch up in my T-zone area, just a little bit more, just to see if it covers up those slight imperfections. You can barely see them on my face, but I just wanna see if it covers them up. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, so I'm gonna go in and just touch up on the spots. It seems to be drying down really nice. It doesn't feel like super sticky. I mean, I am probably gonna set it a little bit with some loose powder, but it actually, if you're just gonna throw it on, like on the go real quick, it doesn't feel like gross, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna touch up over these spots right here. And it actually builds up nice. It doesn't look super cakey, which is always a beautiful thing. Okay, so I try to build it up as best I could. There are, you know, there's still some spots that are peeking through, but it looks natural. It doesn't look like a cakey foundation. There's still some light spots peeking through a little bit. You can see a little bit of the melasma from there and a little bit of the scarring a little bit, but it's blurred away. I mean, from far away, you can't see it. You have to be really like up on my face to see it. So I'm going to set this with, after I do my concealer and everything, I'm going to set this with, it's another product that I got in the store. I'm CVS, I'm testing it out. I got it a couple of weeks ago. It's the Milani Prep Set Go Transparent Face Powder. So I'm going to set with this, my under eyes, and just loosely dust it all over my face. And I'll be back in a second after I put the rest of my face on. Okay, so I've put my whole face on. I set everything with the Milani Prep Set and Go. Love this stuff. It really is, it has a white, you know, cast when you're applying it, but when you know, buff it in a little bit, it's gone. So it is transparent. And then I also bronzed with my new Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the new one that I just hauled. This stuff is gorgeous. I mean, it is so natural on the skin. I love the way it looks. It does have a slight almost coconut smell to it. Yeah, it has like a perfumey coconut smell, if that makes sense, but I don't mind. I'm not sensitive to fragrances, but people who are may not like this. But I love the way it looks. It just, you know, looks very natural. And I'm loving the cushion, the Mineral Wear Cushion Foundation. I think it looks so natural on the skin. Even though I did set it, it still looks kind of luminous and dewy. So I definitely like it. Like I said though, let's see how it wears through the day. I'll do a check-in in the middle of the day, and then I'll come back at the end of the day and see, you know, if it broke up, how it wore. But I'm absolutely, the initial application, my first impression is, oh my gosh, I love this. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, here's my midday check-in. It is almost 12:30, and I put this on around 8 o'clock this morning, a little bit after 8, so it's been over 4 hours now, and this foundation looks awesome. As you can see up close, I did put a little highlighter on my cheeks and the tip of my nose, and a little bit, you know, through, like, you know, where you want it, you know, to look glowy. But it's holding up actually really nice. I did blow my nose once, but I didn't want to touch up because I want to see how it wears by the end of the day. So I'm loving it. It looks really good. My forehead looks good. Everything looks good so far. So no negative feedback just yet. So I'm loving it, yay. And I will do a final check-in at the end of the day with my final thoughts. See you in a little bit. Okay, so we're in for our final check-in of the day. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've had the foundation on for now almost 11 hours. And I gotta say, I love it. I love the way it looks. My blush obviously is faded at this point. Yeah, my lipstick is gone. There's nothing left of that. I did blow my nose several times today, so there is a little bit of wear around my nose because my allergies. So that's why you're seeing a little bit of pink, but I think if I didn't blow my nose, it wouldn't look so, you wouldn't see the pink underneath so much. But I like it a lot. I'm gonna try doing a little test blotting to see how much oil we have building up on this, if there is any. I generally get oily a little bit in my forehead area, but mostly around my nose. So let's see. Let's blot and see what we've got here. All right, so let's see. There is a little bit of oil. A little bit, barely any though. Let's see over here. And yep, a little bit of oil there. But that's so normal. It doesn't matter what foundation I use. I always get a little oily. Let me just take a clean piece, check my forehead. There is nothing there. Let's check the chin. Nothing there either. So not a lot of oil, a little bit from my nose, but by the end of the day, after 11 hours, I would expect it for me because that's just the way I get. But I like it. I like this foundation. I like that it looks natural on the skin. I don't like too much of a matte finish, just personally. So I love how this finish looks very skin-like. Okay, so as far as the color range, the medium isn't too dark for me. You know, pleasantly surprised. You would think that just looking at this, it would be too dark. Just looking at it in the compact, I thought, oh no, this is just not gonna work, and it worked. So I'm very happy with that. The light is gonna obviously be really great on fair skin people. Unfortunately, this being the darkest color, I don't know how the deeper complexions are gonna work with this because, you know, if it works on me, I don't know how it's gonna work on somebody who's, you know, much deeper than I am. You know, maybe this is just, you know, their initial release. Maybe they're going to come out with deeper shades. You know, they only did the light, medium, and then the medium. So I'm generally medium skin toned for the most part. So the medium worked great on me. Light is probably going to work really well on, you know, the lighter skin tones. And the light medium is probably, you know, just like a nice safety zone if you could find it. Mine was sold out, unfortunately. But I really like it. And, you know, like I said before, the SPF 50, that's, you know, that's the bomb. That's great. And it really went on nicely. It feels good. It doesn't feel gross on my skin. It actually doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. So that is a great thing. So anyway, definitely recommend this. It is worth the money. Obviously, with anything, you know, from drugstore, wait for coupons. Physicians usually has a lot of sales going that, you know, you buy one, get one 50% off another product or something like that. So wait for a sale because it is on the pricier side, but totally worth it. It is a really, really great product and the packaging is stinking adorable. So definitely, I love it. Highly recommend it. Yes, so that's it. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.